have thousands and thousands of people living unsheltered outside, and we have no idea how many there are, who they are, or what they need. And if we're going to devise systems and housing and services to meet needs, we need to have that information. So
and why does the county not have that information?
Yeah.
That's the question I have been raising publicly, privately, with the county, with the Joint Office of Homeless Services, with current leadership. I do not have an answer for that, and that's something we need to have.
One would think that if anyone could get an answer, it would be someone who's sitting on the
one would think
County Commission.
And that's another issue, is that there is a lot of information that I feel is not accessible or transparent even to us as commissioners. And I mean, my fellow commissioners can respond to that as well, but I often don't find out things until I actually read it in the papers. You don't even know the questions to ask if you're not kind of in the loop, which is why another reason I would like to be chair is because I feel we have an opportunity to we have an incredible board to have a truly collaborative approach to decision-making, leadership, and the work that we do. But
so I'm going to push back a little bit on the fact that we don't get our questions answered and we don't have the data. I mean, I think there was a presentation to City Council last week that just showed like where the dollars from the Joint Office of Homeless Services were being spent, and it was a little bit about like 30, 30, 30 with 10% for administration. I agree. We absolutely need to do a better job of collecting data. We need to do a better job of being transparent with that data and getting more information to the public so that they know what we're doing. But the information is there.
Did you ask any deeper questions? Because it's not if you go deeper.
And each of us at the county, we all have like these different tables that we sit at as county commissioners. Commissioner Stegman has sat on economic development and has really delved into that work. I have sat on transportation tables 4 years. Commissioner Meieran has sat on a Home for Everyone board for the past 4 years. She's been on their past 5 years. She's been on the executive board. If she hasn't been able to get the information she needs, or if she hasn't been able to get her the kind of philosophy that she wanted, like she has had that privilege and that power to sit there. That's why we need somebody who actually has a track record of getting things done, big things, hard things, but actually addressing things, yes, of course, with the urgency and making investments in ways that we haven't yet done at the county and doing better collaboration with our partners. But that's why I am running for chair, because I have the track record of getting those big things done on everything from climate to transportation to early childhood to economic justice issues. And this is, housing and houselessness is the most critical issue that we're facing right now. It is absolutely going to be the #1 priority of the next chair. We just need somebody who's able to get things done the right way.
So Commissioner, can I just, I mean, that was a very personal...
Commissioner has not been able to get things done in the right way?
So if you look at where we were 5 years ago, we didn't have a supportive housing services measure. We didn't have a metro housing bond, right? Like now we have actual public dollars and investment in housing. We have supportive housing services so that we can have the support services around that kind of housing so people can be successful there. We have that amount of money that we can use for shelters and alternative shelters, and a lot of those dollars are going to go into prevention. For the first time ever, we're going to have a regional long-term housing voucher, which is going to make a huge difference in preventing people who right now after COVID are in a critical place of being at risk of displacement and becoming homeless. So we have things that are in place, and Chair Kafoury did, I think one of the things that she did not address with enough urgency was some of the impacts of houselessness that we are seeing from East Portland to down here in Northwest to North Portland, and that is working better with the city and Metro to address things like trash, like hygiene, and making sure that people were actually going to be safe in the streets.
So